Buongiorno. So, we're going to do a nice, easy carbonara. Yay, Italian today. The reason I'm doing this is I'm still using up some leftover stuff. So I've got some bacon lardons to use up. I've got some mushrooms I'm going to use up. Okay, and I think it's quite interesting carbonara because people say there's different ways to do it. I like it this way, I like it that way. What's the original way? Okay, it's got a bit of history behind it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the pasta. Got a pan of salted boiling water here. Okay, it's salty, so you always have to make sure that your pasta water is salty before you put it in. I always put too much in as well. Alright, so here I've got, I'm hoping that's for about 2 portions. I always do too much. You can get like a pasta measurer, sort of like a wooden plank with holes in it that says 1 portion, 2 portions, 3 portions. My mum did buy me one from Italy at one point, but I've lost it, so sorry mum. Or Adam's, my brother's, stole it maybe. I don't know. Alright, so pasta in there. Okay, make sure that's boiling all the time. So 2 different versions. I'm going to do a really straightforward, easy peasy version, and which is the original. Okay, and I'm going to do what I would say is my version. Now the only thing I've not got in there today, okay, and I'm not going to the shop just to get it, is parmesan. Alright, so I would put parmesan in here, and I'm not using it only because I've not got it. Alright, bacon lardons are going in next. Alright, originally you would have pancetta, alright, but bacon lardons or chopped up bacon or whatever you want, okay, is just as good. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. I know the bacon's got fat in it and that will cook, but a little bit of olive oil. Alright, I'm also using a wok, alright, because why not? It works anyway, okay. Adding a bit of oriental help there, thank you. Alright, so that's going to go in. Get that nice and hot, get that frying away. Okay, and then next in here, okay, I'm going to take those out actually. I'm going to take some of that out to go into this bowl, okay, in a moment. And in here, I'm going to put in the eggs as well. So in the original, all I'm going to put in it is eggs, bacon, and pasta. No cream, no mushrooms, nothing else, just bacon, eggs, and pasta. I'm actually only using egg yolks, alright, okay, because I made some meringue during the week and you don't need any egg yolks for that recipe, so I've saved the egg yolks. I would normally use eggs, alright, like whole eggs, but just so I'm not wasting anything, I'm just going to use egg yolks, and it'll still work fine. So these are going to go in ready, alright, so I've in that bowl there, put an egg yolk. So what I'll do is in a bit is put the bacon in, okay, and then add the hot pasta, and the hot pasta will cook the eggs down. Alright, so bacon's cooking off nicely. Okay, want to get a little bit of colour on that first. Alright, so bit of argument about original and when did it come out and this, that and the other, and oh, I'm not eating that, it's not a proper carbonara. Alright, fact is, bacon and cream and mushrooms taste good, so I do not care if my carbonara has bacon, creams and mushrooms. Yes, it might not be the original, alright, but it still tastes blooming good. Okay, I'm just chopping some parsley to go in as well. You can use, if you want to add some herbs, you can kind of use whatever you want, alright, because obviously it's not in the original recipe. Alright, so you could use basil would work quite nicely. Tarragon would give it a nice anise addition. Okay, so you can play around with that. I wouldn't use anything like coriander, alright, because that is seriously getting a bit fusion, you know. Alright, so just a bit of roughly chopped parsley there, okay. Go through it a few times, you don't want any big bits again sticking in your teeth. Alright, so that will go in right at the very, very end. So I do some mushrooms quick to go with this bacon. Alright. Right, so when was the original carbonara created, and what was in it, and who did it, and why did they do it? Okay, well, there's some different theories, alright, different sources. So some people think that carbonara was made in the World War time, when people were rationing, because there's not a lot in it. Okay, and your pancetta will last long, your dry pasta will last long, maybe they could get some fresh eggs if you had a farm, okay. Now, some people actually say that it came out even in the 1830s. Alright, so that kind of blows the whole war theory out the way. It came around in World War II. It's done even before then. Alright, and sources have traced it back to a place in Lazio. That place where the old football commentary, famous football commentary came from. Go Lazio! Alright, so Lazio and 1830s, so way before the war time. Alright, there's even theories that it was made for coal workers, because the name Carbonara actually translates to something like charcoal miners or something like that. Charcoal burner. That's it, okay, charcoal burner. Alright, so, bit of knowledge for you there. Alright, so bacon's nearly done, that's going to come out in a minute, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms. Should be able to do this all quite quickly. Keep an eye on the pasta. Cooking up nicely. Use any dried pasta if you want. If you want to use fresh pasta, obviously just cook quicker. Okay, so bacon's done. Just going to take some of this out for the original one. Leave that in there. I put the egg yolks in a bit. Obviously, if I put that in now, it'll cook the egg yolks too soon. Don't want to cook them yet, because the egg yolks will become like a sauce for the original. That's why you don't have to cook it off or anything. The heat from the spaghetti will cook out the egg yolks, and that'll create like a nice sauce for it as well. So I've just added the mushrooms in there. That won't take too long either. Don't forget the bacon's salty, so you don't want to add too much salt. I'm just going a tiny bit now into there. A little bit of pepper. And we're nearly there now, so at the end I would add some parmesan, which I can't do. Alright, so just mushrooms, cook these out, a little bit more oil than that. And then I'm going to add the cream, reduce that down a bit, and then add the spaghetti into this. I will add the spaghetti into the sauce, because I always say add the pasta to the sauce. As long as it's all mixed together, it doesn't really matter if you add the spaghetti to the sauce or the sauce to the pasta. That's another weird one here sometimes. Alright? I find if I often do too much pasta, I don't want to put it all in the sauce. Alright? So do that separate sometimes. And when I'm checking if the pasta's done or not, I don't throw it against the wall and see if it sticks. I just take it out a little bit at a time, make sure it's cooled down, and I'll just taste it and see if it's cooked or not. So I don't think this will be done yet. It doesn't look done. Okay. Nope. Still got a crunch. Very, very, very al dente. Alright, so I'm going to leave that in a bit longer. Mushrooms are nearly done now. Just going to add the cream. Before I add that, actually, another little addition. We're going to add... Oh, we've got to find the grater now. Where have I put the grater? We're going to add some garlic. Take it down a bit. Start to burn. Add a little bit of garlic, not too much, alright, because then all you'll taste is garlic. I'll use my finger. Alright, so about a third of a clove, probably potent enough as is. There we go. Okay, don't need you. Don't want you. Want you now. So we're going to add the creams, cook off the garlic first. It's going to take about 30 seconds. And it's done. Smelling very nice now. Mushrooms, bacon, garlic. Oh, such a good smell. Alright. The reason I'm going to use parsley, it'll just give it a bit of freshness at the end. It's got a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? An earthy flavour. It's also got that freshness flavour. Not like grass, but just gives it a nice earthy, fresh flavour at the end. Alright, you could add a a zest of lemon into this as well. Lemon would cut through the bacon fat quite nicely. Alright, add a little bit more of that. This is the luxurious version, alright? With all the naughtiness in this. This one could be really healthy actually if you wanted to. Just think about it, you've got pasta, dried pasta, okay? So if you're a bit of a fitness freak, alright, you're into your healthy eating, Pasta and eggs, 2 healthy things to eat. Okay, the bacon's not very healthy, but if you wanted to, you could use just some nice cooked ham instead. All right, and that saves even the cooking then. So all you have to do really is boil some pasta, and if you had some chopped ham with your eggs, all you have to do is mix the hot pasta with the eggs and the ham, and you've got a little sort of version of a carbonara, nice and easy peasy. All right, looks like it's nearly done now. Getting impatient now. Almost there. Let's give this a little stir. So it's on a higher heat actually. Come on, cook. Okay, so that's nearly done. Let it reduce down a little bit. I'll add a lot of pepper to this as well. Alright, so bacon's cooled down a bit now. I'll add that into the egg yolks. Get that ready to go. A little bit of parsley in now, mix into the sauce. And a bit more in later on. Okay, so that's nearly done now. Juice down a little bit. And then we need a sieve for the pasta. Come on. We will be done. Good, it's got a nice little bite to it now. Okay, so it's not squishy, not soft. Perfect. Pasta into there. If you're ever cooking pasta and you want to save it for another day, I've seen some people say keep some pasta water in there and then put it over the pasta, it won't stick. It will, it sticks. Alright, just put oil in it and mix it all together. Alright, just I don't know why people say that. So if I wanted to keep this now, I'll just pour some olive oil in and mix it together like that. Alright, but I want to use it now, so you need to grab it while it's hot still. So this is going to go into this bowl here. Okay, and that will cook the egg yolks. Okay, the rest of it can go in there. So the hot egg into the egg yolks, just mix it all around. Alright, and it's almost like scrambling eggs. Okay, so it's just coated all the pasta now. A little bit of salt in there. Okay, lots of black pepper. And that is it. That is that one done. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeeze that one. Add a little bit more fresh parsley into this now. Mix that all together. That is that done. A little bit more black pepper. Okay, so plating up. Make sure you get all the good bits in there as well, mix it all up as much as you can. Right, so that can go in there. Very creamy, very luxurious, very tasty. Alright, I'm even going to add in another extra little bit to that. Alright, so there's the carbonara here. Get a bowl for this as well. Use the same tongue as well. Alright, so, oh, it looks so good. Golden yellow. Very creamy. Really nice sauce to go with now. There, voila. Now is that done? 2 carbonaras, original and luxurious, and to make that one even more posh, this is like the first class lounge edition. A little bit of truffle oil, okay? So you can get this in some fancy shops, okay? Just a tiny little bit. Don't do too much because it's powerful, okay? So a little bit of truffle oil to that. So carbonara, easy peasy. Just a couple of ingredients: pasta, bacon, black pepper, and egg yolk. All right. Add parmesan if you want. Cream, bacon, mushrooms, parsley, garlic. Again, add parmesan if you want. All right. Done. Happy days.